One of the many things that we got in this brand new update 20 is enchanting and scrolls. So if you want to know how to make scrolls, how to enchant and what enchants are the best for you, then make sure to watch this video till the end. Today's shoutouts go to these guys. If you want a shoutout in the next video, just leave a like and tell me your favorite enchant. So what even is enchanting? Well, it's a brand new game mechanic that we got in this update 20. It lets you get normal buffs for your sword and gun, but you can also get some special abilities called blessings or curses. But didn't we already have that? Well, we had this NPC called Blacksmith, and he upgrades your sword or gun for some materials so you get certain damage buffs. But you can't get no special abilities from him. I mean, we still have Blacksmith, and he is necessary if you want to enchant. How? Well, in order to enchant your sword you first need to upgrade it at the blacksmith. So now how do you enchant? Let me show you. Just like with any other new thing that we got from this update, you first need to go to the new island, Tiki Outpost, and go to this NPC where I am currently at, Dragon Talon Sage. Talk to him and he will give you two options, enchant and craft. So what are the requirements for enchanting? Well, just like I already told you, you first need to upgrade your sword/gun at the blacksmith. He is located in all 3 seas and the materials that he requires are pretty easy to get. So that shouldn't be that big of a problem. But another thing that you will need are scrolls. What are scrolls? Scrolls are also brand new items we got in the update 20 and they come with the enchanting mechanics. They are required for the enchants, and they come in multiple different rarities. So how rare of a scroll you have will determine how good your enchants will be. Of course you won't always get the same enchants. It would be kind of stupid if you did. So luck plays a big role here. And how do you get these scrolls? Well, that's what the craft section is for, at the Dragon Talon Sage NPC. And if you didn't already craft any scrolls, then you will only be able to craft the common ones. If you want to be able to craft higher tier scrolls, you first need to craft 10 scrolls of the previous tier. So for example, if you want to be able to craft rare scrolls, you first need to craft the 10 common ones. And the same principle applies to legendary, mythical and cursed scrolls. So what materials do you need for these scrolls? Well, the most frequent materials you will need are Fool's Gold and Shark Teeth. You can get Fool's Gold by doing ghost ship raids and getting them randomly from chests. And for Shark Teeth you of course need to defeat some sharks. For legendary and mythical scrolls you will need Leviathan Scales and his heart. So if you want to know how to find and kill him, stay till the end of this video. So now let's get to the enchants and what they do. Just like I said, we have normal and unique enchants. And we also have blessings, which are somewhat passive abilities, which are incredibly rare. So let me explain some of them and suggest which one you should aim for. For the normal enchants there isn't much to explain. We have Agile, reduces cooldown, good for swords and guns that have long cooldowns. Beast, increases damage dealt to beast users, good for bounty hunting beast users. Deadly, increases overall damage up to 10%, generally insane enchantment for anything. Efficient, increases XP from NPCs up to 60%. I wouldn't recommend this since you are getting most of your XP from quests. Elemental, increases damage dealt to elemental users up to 18%, same as the Beast enchantment but just for elemental users. Fortune, increases money dropped by NPCs up to 60%. Lucky, increases rare drops from bosses and NPCs, one of the best enchantments in my opinion. Natural, increases damage dealt to natural users up to 18%. Piercing, ignores up to 28% of defense buffs, pretty good for PvP. Sharp, increases damage dealt to normal NPCs up to 18%, insane for level farming. Siphon, regain 10% of damage dealt as energy. To be honest, I don't know what this enchantment does, tell me in the comments. And lastly, Vampiric, heals up to 10% damage that you deal, basically life leech. So now you know what normal enchantments you should aim for. But what about unique ones? We have 6 different unique enchantments. First one is Masterpiece. Masterpiece allows user to use skills with no cost. Also you get 5% damage increase and 8% shorter cooldowns, which is really good for longer fights. But we also have Rage enchantment, which increases your speed upon dealing damage, which is perfect for bounty hunting. Sharpshooter is another unique enchantment which increases your damage by 15% but your cooldowns are 20% longer. So it's really good for one-shot combos. Strong Grip, damage scales with 40% of your melee stat and 60% of your sword/gun stat. Unbreakable is an enchantment that allows you to hold your skills without anyone being able to break the hold, which is pretty crazy if you think about it. And the last unique enchantment is Unreal. It's called Unreal, but it's also unreal how good it is. That's because when you have this enchantment your cooldowns are 20% shorter, but also your damage is increased by 15%. But what about blessing and curses? You have 3% chance of getting a blessing from a legendary scroll and 10% chance of getting it from a mythical scroll. And for the curses you have to use some other type of insanely rare scrolls, probably cursed scroll. What do they do? Well, here is the list of all blessings and curses. Blessings are, as you can see, generally good, but curses have some nerfs followed by insanely overpowered buffs. So if you can tolerate these nerfs, the curses buffs will be impeccable. And that's about it. If you find this video helpful, make sure to leave a like and a sub to let me know that I should make more useful videos like this one. Join our Roblox group, link in the description. Thanks for watching and see you soon.